Hey, what's up, guys? So, I just thought I might document this. This is just a little project I'm doing. So, what you're seeing right here is the head from my Bugera 333 combo. So, I've built a little, like, frame for it out of plywood. And I was going to use maple, but I wasn't able to get a hold of it because I didn't want to pay a ton for maple. So, and I just had some plywood laying around. So, anyway, if we come over here. Let's see if I can get some better lighting on this. This is the box that it came in. This is the combo, the enclosure, And the reason I'm doing this is because I use this all the time as a 2x12 cabinet. I run my Mesa through it all the time, like at band practice, because it's a lot easier to carry around than a big 412 cabinet. So what I'm thinking of doing is, of course, making an enclosure for the head, because I still kind of like the head. It sounds pretty good. I might sell it, though, because I already have the Mesa. But I don't know. We'll see about that. But anyway, I'm probably going to cut this down, because there's a little gap right here where the head used to go. I might cut that down, get rid of the gap, and just make it a 212 cabinet. And I know the speakers aren't the greatest in here. I think they sound fine, though. And especially for, like, live gigs, they're fine. For recording, I'd probably use my Line 6 cab over here. It's got some Celestion Vintage 30 speakers in it. But, anyway, just a little project I'm doing, and I'll fill you guys in. I'll probably record all of it, and then upload it once it's all recorded, once I'm done with it. So, yeah, that's about it. Oh, and one little thing I forgot to mention is, so with the box, what I'm planning to do is I've got it built, and I just need to do a measurement for the faceplate. I'm going to get this little piece of wood right here and cut it so it'll fit right there and close this gap. And I'll probably stick the Bugera logo on there somewhere. It just comes right out of here. I can just pop it out. Just like that. It's just held in by these little pins. So, yeah. So once I do that, I'm probably going to stain it black, because I kind of like the look of the wood. So I'm probably going to stain it black, kind of probably similar to what the burn marks from the saw look like. And then I'm going to coat it, probably in polyurethane. I don't know, we'll see when we get there, but I'll probably put a few layers of polyurethane on there just to protect it. And before I do that, I'm going to route the corners, make them nice and smooth. Probably bevel them kind of like this. And I got the old rubber feet from that combo amp. They're right there. You can kind of see them. Probably going to order some new ones because I was missing one, so I've just got this rag there so it doesn't rock back and forth. But yeah, it's been going good so far. Yeah, I'll be back with some more updates as I go along with this. Alright, so I've gotten started on the sanding process here. As you can see, I don't know how well my camera's gonna pick this up, but I'm starting to get these edges a little bit more rounded off, especially on the corner right there. Let's see if I can get that into better lighting. Right there, and then I still got a little ways to go. I can see that's still pretty splintery right there, and I'm gonna try to round it off as well, kind of like I did on the front. But yeah, it's starting to come along. And I was gonna use a rounding bit with a router, but that didn't work too well. I started a little bit right there, and it chipped out a ton of stuff. So I've got some wood filler in there, and I'm not too worried about it looking super clean right now, because I'm just gonna sand it off anyway when I round off the corners. So, yeah. I'm starting with, what is this? This is 120 grit paper. Just gonna go over all the corners with that. I'll probably go over the top of it a little bit as well. And then I'll move to 220, and if I need to, I'll go finer and finer. But I'm not completely sure if I'll need to. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Alright, so I'm back from sanding all this down, and as you can see, I've got it all taken apart, and that is because if I come over here, sorry, this is a huge mess. If I come over here, you can see this little thing sticking out right there. That little thing sticking out. That goes out about 1/16 of an inch, and that makes it pretty much impossible to take the head out of the amp without taking the frame completely apart. And that's going to be a huge pain in case I need to do like any maintenance on the head or anything like that, or if I just need to take it out for some reason. So this is why I've taken this apart, because you can see these little indentations right here. Let's focus on that a little bit better. That's from those little things that were sticking out. So I've marked it right here with this. Just put it on there and used it as a guide to draw some lines. I'm going to route this out about 1/16 deep. Same on this side. I'm going to do the same with there. I don't think it's as deep on this one. But yeah, I'm just going to set the router about as deep as that little groove and then route it out. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just as long as I can get the head in and out of the frame. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with sanding. Looks pretty smooth. I'm not too worried about these corners because they're going to be up against the frame. But these are the corners that are actually going to be showing. So I've sanded those. I might go over it with 220, I might not. Since I'm going to cover it with polyurethane, I probably won't worry about it being perfectly smooth. But I don't know, if it bugs me too much, I might. So, yeah, pretty much all that's left to do is route this out. I also need to make a faceplate for it. Something that I can, if I can find it. Anyway, I've got that Bugera logo sitting around somewhere, and I'm gonna make a faceplate so I can put that logo in the amp. So anyway, just something kind of like this. So I'm just gonna make it out of wood, so I won't get too crazy with that. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so I've routed out these little areas right here. So yeah, we just need to put it together, and then what I'm gonna do is I've also cut these down, and I'm gonna use them as little supports, so if I unscrew the head, it doesn't just come crashing down. And I'm just gonna glue those to the side of it. So yeah, I'll put it together, then I'll start filming again. Alright, so I've got this faceplate cut out that's gonna go right here. I've also got this little edge routed out. I got the amp put back in there, obviously. Works really well. I did have to drill some extra holes like up here because the screws didn't line up perfectly. But that's fine, I can just put some wood filler in there if I want to. So I've got this faceplate cut out, I've got these holes drilled out, and the reason I did that is so I can put that in there. The holes just line up like that, and the logo just slides in there. Like that. And this will, let's sort of do this with one hand. Just a second. I'm going to set the camera down for a second. Alright, that fits in like that. It's going to look like that. So I still need to drill the holes to screw this in there, but I think it's looking pretty good. I obviously need to still stain it and clear coat it, but after that I think this is going to be done. So this has been a pretty fun project, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so I've decided to sand it down a little bit more. I've obviously got it taken apart, so Yeah, I just got an electric sander and went over it with some 120 again, kind of rounded out the corners a little bit more. And then I went over it with 220, and honestly, it's fine. It's really smooth right now. And I've also started to stain the sides, as you can see over here. And I just love this color. I think it looks really good. Let's see if I could get a good shot of that. And that's just the paper towel I'm using to rub the stain on. So yeah, I think it's going really well. I think it looks kind of cool with the plies showing in the middle there. And I'm gonna do some more coats on this. It's obviously not getting into the wood a ton. Like, I'm gonna have to do multiple coats to get a good solid stain on there. But yeah, I think it's turning out really good. And the stain I'm using is this stuff. This is Mini Wax Dark Walnut Penetrating Stain. So yeah, I just think it looks really good. And I'm not using this for anything. I was gonna wipe it down with lemon oil before I stained it, but I decided not to. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I still need to stain. This is the bottom of it. That's the faceplate right there with the holes drilled in it. And then this is the top. Yeah, I think it's doing like really good though. So yeah, after this, all that's left to do is clear coat it and then do some sanding in between coats of clear coat, and then I'll be done. So yeah, that'll be awesome. So yeah, like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, so I've got all the stain on the amp, and I've waxed it with some, I'm not exactly sure what it was, but I waxed it. I didn't use polyurethane. So it's pretty much done. I've got it all put together. The only thing that's missing is the handle on the top. And I just couldn't find that anywhere. But it'll turn up somewhere. So, yeah, that's not too huge of a deal, but yeah, I've got these two are screws to hold this front plate on right here. I'll flip it over real quick. So here's the back view. I've got these little brackets in here to hold the head up in case I unscrew it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I didn't bother staining the back of this just because it's on the inside, so it saved me a little bit of time. So yeah, everything's put together, and it's pretty much done. So yeah, this was a pretty awesome project. I'm probably eventually gonna get rid of this gap on the cabinet. I don't know how well you can see that, but I cut out a back plate for the cabinet, and I put a output jack so I can plug a speaker cable into it, just so I don't have to use the one that's already comes with the 212, because that one was really short. I'd like to be able to just use my own speaker cable. So yeah, I got that. So yeah, I'll eventually take this gap out and do something with this, but until next time, this has been a really fun project, so I will end right here. So see you guys.